Shalom, shalom. First thing and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Knowing this gospel, broad, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. This is a lesson through the Spirit. I actually saw this originally from this clown, Anton Daniels, and I wanted to play his snippet of the video, but I don't really trust him as far as copyrighting the material because, you know, he has a thing against the Hebrew Israelites. So I conjured up the video when basically this Michael Obama, Obama's husband, people are saying that she's a damn man. I mean, me personally, I don't really know, but basically this demon here, basically she's shaming men and she's basically giving you women a license to go against your men to vote for some cackling dog to be your president. All because, you know, they want to push feminism on Jake men. You know, see, they don't like the fact that Jake men are waking up to the bullshit of these women, you know, giving them rights and giving them a voice and opinion, which the worst thing you can do is give a person that don't have an opinion, or a person that's not meant to usurp authority an opinion. And that's what social media has done. And that's what this society and this Marxist regime has done to you people. Okay, like when you look at Michelle Obama, she's nothing but a fucking Marxist. Okay, her, Obama, Biden, Kamala, they all Marxists. But see, the women, they're so stupid and so blinded by a false sense of power to the point they're not even looking into what she's saying. She's basically telling you women to say fuck your men and kill your babies. You know, women's equality. Like, you women have had enough fucking equality to men. It's time for you women to get back in your place. And that's really what it is. Okay, it's time for you to get back in your place and to know your damn role. All right, you ain't meant to be sitting in a leveling playing field with any man, because that's not the order that the Most High has set up. Okay, you were meant to be a wife. Okay, a wife, a helpmeet, and a mother. Okay, that's your purpose in life, to aid and serve the man. That's what you're good at. But now you got all these stupid women out here talking about my body, my choice, my rights. Okay, well, I'll put it to you this way. Since you want to be equal with a man and a man decides to put hands on you because you're disrespectful, then you can't go to the call. You can't call Esau. See, they only want a man to be a man when it's convenient for them, when they need protection or when they need somebody to take care of them. But when it comes to anything else that's not convenient, the man can't be a man. But when it comes to protecting them and making sure they're safe and feeding them and putting clothes on their backs and putting them in the latest sports gear, the sports car, putting them in some type of lofty apartment, that's when it's convenient for a man to be a man. But when it comes to putting you in your order and telling you to shut your damn mouth and to respect the authority over you, because we are authority over you, we're over you. Okay, then that's when it becomes a problem. Now you can't tell me to shut up. I can speak when I want to. Okay. Well, it's going to come a time that these same men that you shit on and you talk shit about and that you've disregarded, it's going to come a time that you're going to need their help, because this society is getting ready to fall. And I guarantee you, this bitch right here, this fucking ugly drag queen right here, whatever the hell you want to call them, I want to see y'all go look for her help in that day. I guarantee you she's not going to be there to assist any of you damn women. That's how stupid you are, man. You're literally voting to kill your kids and to be whores. And then when your ass can't find a man when you're 40 years old, you go to the Kevin Samuels show, expecting him to have pity even though he's dead, expecting men like Kevin Samuels to have pity on you when you fucked your life away by listening to these Marxists, which they are set up to destroy the family, man. All right? But anyway, let's play, it's like 7 minutes of this fugazi. Let's play 7 minutes of this and get a couple of scriptures. I don't want to be too long on this because, honestly speaking, it really aggravates my spirit just hearing the shit coming out of her mouth and these cackling monkeys in the office. Yeah. Don't even know what the hell they're voting for. You know, like Jacob always been in that free Barabbas spirit. And that was actually a lesson I wanted to do, but I may get to it tomorrow, Lord's will. Just be an idea for a lesson tomorrow, because I've seen some things on social media too that were just like, wow. Jake is talking about some fucking little dirt. Free little dirt. But yet, if the prophets committed an act of murder or killed somebody, they would be trying to off with our head. But they want to free this nigga LaDurk. LaDurk is exactly where the hell he needs to be, locked behind bars somewhere until the missiles come and eviscerate his ass, man. Oh, weird ass nigga. Anyway, let's go.
Trump, who knows nothing about us, who has shown deep contempt for us.
The one thing about this stupid bitch, she can't even relate to you dumbass hoes, man. And I'm getting mad. She can't. She's speaking for a bunch of people. She can't look. She got money. Okay? Her knuckleball-headed husband, that Mo Obama, hey, he's a goddamn millionaire, man. All right? He's a millionaire. She ain't got your problems. She ain't got to go to the 817, or what do you call it? 187 clinics to unalive her babies. She ain't got to do that, man. She didn't do that. She wouldn't do that. Or he wouldn't do that. Okay? That's for you stupid-ass Keishas out there. Go and kill your kids. You know, they're pumping feminism and Marxism down your throats. But yet, when you go into their governments or their elite structure, those elite women, they don't buck up against they men. They just do that shit in front of face value to get you women to rebel. And that's setting you up for the okie doke. Because I'm going to tell you this current administration, this society, this woman, Kamala, is going to set you women up to be unalived in record numbers in a shortcoming. In a short time, a lot of you women are getting ready to get unalived. All right, because men are getting ready to leave you. They're tired of your shit. They're going elsewhere, and a lot of you are going to be basically food for the piranhas. All right, so here we go, Salakia.
Because a vote for him is a vote against us, against our health, against our worth. And
wait a minute, man. Women ain't supposed to have rights over men. Women ain't supposed to be voting. Second of all, your health. How is it healthy going to have somebody grind something up inside your body, which abortions have proved to cause cervical cancer, okay? And usually if a woman have 2 or more, though, she can't bear children anymore because her insides are totally destroyed. They destroy the ovaries in there. So what the hell are you talking about, health? This is another ploy of Psalms, the 83rd chapter. I mean, we talking about you Jake women because we know Jake women, they unalive their babies in record numbers, man, just because. You know, and they're also pushing that gender equality stuff, too. Which, okay, we're going to see how equal you are when all hell break loose. You come around us in that day talking about, well, can you protect me? Hey, remember what Michelle Obama said, right? She said, you are equal. Gender equality, you know, my body, my choice. You have rights over us, then that's who you need to be going to see if Barack Obama will let you in his bunker to save you from the men out here that's coming to collect on a pound of flesh that they've been lusting to get out to your ass. Let's see how well that fare. This is why women are buying firearms in record numbers, because they know ain't no man gonna protect them. Even then, that firearm is not gonna be a refuge to you because you gotta know how to use it. Most of you is gonna freeze up in your emotional rant, so you ain't gonna be able to get the shot off. Even if you do, you ain't gonna hit shit. You know, so you walking around with your little 380s in your purse and shit, thinking you gonna do something, man. You gonna get you're gonna run into the right one, and you gonna get your fucking head taken off, man. And that's we gonna leave it at that. Fuck a 380 gonna do against 20 packs of angry mob men with machetes and AK-47s, man, and all types of shit. Shit that'll eat through your shit easy. You gotta be able to get one shot off. They already got to you. So
tell you all to think that the men that we love could be either unaware or indifferent to our plight is simply heartbreaking. It is.
But you've been indifferent to men all this time. You've been in whole my body, my choice. You know, can no man tell me anything? You take away the men's kids, and I find it so hypocritical. The fact that a woman can abort her baby, but if a man decides to walk away from a kid because of whatever the situation is, or it may just be a jacked up situation, he gets labeled a deadbeat, and then the state hunts him down and put him on title for a D. But yet you claim gender equality, but yet she has the right to go in there and kill my child. Even if I don't want her to kill it, she can kill it. But I can't sign away my rights as a father and say, you know what, I'm not dealing with this shit no more. Then I'm a fucking deadbeat, right? You see the double standard? This is a fucking double standard all across the board. This is why this place is gonna burn, man. And she's sending you right up. She's gonna lead a lot of you to get dropped off, man, in a worse way. Watch.
A sad statement about our value as women in this world. It is both a setback in our quest for equity and a huge blow to our country's standing as a world leader on issues of women's health and gender equality. So fellas, before you cast your votes, ask yourselves, what side of history do you want to be on?
See, and that's the shaming tactic, man. That's what she's doing to shame you, men. She's trying to shame, but Jake clapped back and like, fuck you in Obama, man. They cursed, they went in on her and they went on Obama's ass. They like, fuck y'all, man. Y'all ain't done shit for us. Jake is to the point, they don't give a fuck about these women no more. Jake don't give a shit. Jake don't care no more, man. You can't use this on Jake. Jake waking up like, Jake is going overseas. Like, we ain't gotta deal with this shit. That's why when you go to these single, like Kendra G, you go to these single, it ain't none but women that go to single events, bro. Like, I kid you not, every time me and the brothers step out, we be in our own little world. These fucking black women are desperate, man. They're fucking desperate, bro. I'm talking about desperate. It's like we to the point we literally are beating women off us. Like it's crazy, man. It's like, damn, either I'm tripping or this is really a ship changing. So it's the tables are turning, brothers, man. You know.
Now, I recognize that there are a lot of angry, disillusioned people out there, upset with the slow pace of change. And I get it. It is reasonable to be frustrated. We all know we have a lot more work to do in this country. But to anyone out there thinking about sitting out this election or voting for Donald Trump or a third-party candidate in protest because you're fed up, let me warn you, your rage does not exist in a vacuum. If we don't get this election right, your wife, your daughter, your mother, we as women will become collateral damage to your rage.
I really don't give a fuck. Shit. It is what it is. This is Proverbs 9:13. It says, a foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and know nothing. This thing right here, she just talking out the side of her head. She just saying this to pump venom into you Jakes, man. She's trying to create a further division between us and y'all. And that's really the Most High setting you women up to be left alone, because for the simple fact, this is going to backfire. 60 years of feminism has basically backfired on you women, and now you don't have nobody wants to deal with you. I mean, you walking around here acting like you're just so good and that you're just untouched, but yet inside you're fumigating, man. Don't no man want to talk to us, and if they want to talk to us, they just want sex. Yeah, I mean, you put yourself out there. Like, if it quacks like a duck and walks like a duck, then it's a damn duck. I mean, there's no confusion to it. It's just what it is. You've made yourselves unmarriageable. You've made yourselves unbearable. You've done all these things. You've chose Big Daddy government, chose your careers, okay? You've chosen the system. You've chosen your whorish ways. You've chosen your friends. You've chosen everybody over the Israelite man. So what do you expect for us to do? You think we're going to come and then rescue you? Hell nah, man. It's either you're going to get in line with the order of the Most High or you just going to die. It's just that simple. It's no in-betweens. There's no more gray areas. Okay, we're not in the spirit of compromising anymore. You know, that compromising, that's a bitch ass spirit. We're not compromising with you women. This is what you chose, so then you're gonna have to go down with the Titanic. Okay?
So are you as men prepared to look into the eyes of the women and children you love and tell them that you supported this assault on our safety? And
Yo, safety? How is it safe when you're telling women to go kill their kids and to be over men? You're creating a volatile situation because natural instinct through men and women is going to kick in. Eventually, a man is going to get to the point he ain't going to deal with it because the nature going to kick in. Like, you people are teaching against nature. You know, and you trying to use that, the woman you love. Look, man, fuck all that shit. We don't care about all that. You know, if these women really cared about us, they would do what the hell we asked them to do, and they will follow Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. But we know that's not how it goes on this side. All right. Matter of fact, let me get another precept. And Salaki, I keep turning it off, but she's making a lot of points, and it is what it is. But it's prophetic. All right. Jeremiah 31:22. It says, "How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For Yahweh have created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man." So that's just what it is. This is a new thing, and it's not natural. Okay. People like to use, well, what about Deborah? She was a judge in Israel. Well, yeah, Deborah, Israel was in rebellion. And second of all, it was Barak that really shined throughout that story. Okay. Without the aid of Barak, Deborah couldn't do shit. Okay, same thing going about into was it Esther and Mordecai? If I'm not mistaken, it was Mordecai that actually delivered the people, man. It wasn't it wasn't the woman. Now you did have great women in Israel, to not take away from that, but overall, you didn't have, of the 12, one of them wasn't no damn woman. Out of all the prophets, all of them were men. Because the Lord said, "Oh, men, I call, my voice is to who? The sons of men." The Lord is dealing with the men, period. You women, you have a role in this thing, but you ain't over the man. And that's all we're trying to tell you. You let feminism go to your head, and then you got these simps out here that advocate your cause and bring in more confusion, because you're going to have some neckbone nigga going to say, well, you know, a woman could do what she want to do, all because he's a bitch ass nigga and he's a fucking mama's boy. You know, he probably grew up with his father beating up his mother because she was probably committing adultery or being disrespectful, and him being the man he is, you know, he's totally just jacked his mind up. So that's all we saying to you, man. This ain't to demean you, but you know what? The 2/3 of you, we don't really give a damn how you feel. All right. This is 1 Corinthians 11, and I'm going to start at verses 2. It says, "Now I praise you, brethren, that you remember me in all things and keep the ordinance as I delivered them unto you." And when you go into the word ordinance, ordinance means a law or rule or statute. Okay? Hold on. And it says here, "But I will have you to know that the head of every man is Yahushai, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of the man is Yahweh." Wait, it's the head of every man is Yahushai, and the head of the woman is the man. Okay, for all you women that claim to believe in Jesus Christ, this is what it says here. It says the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Yahushai is Yahweh. Okay, that's the order of things. No ifs, ands, or buts. There's no working around that. There's no saying but or what. There's no buts in that. There's an order. And ain't none of that, well, if my man don't submit to God, I can't submit to him. That's all bullshit, because when you go into, what is the story? Vashti, okay? The king put out a decree that every woman submit to a man, whether he be rich or poor. Okay, so you're just supposed to submit to a man off the strength that he's a man and he's authoritative over you. Okay, he's your leader, he's your boss, so you submit to that. You ain't gotta like it. Just like, okay, like you got a job, right? And you may don't like your supervisor. He may put out some shit that don't make sense, but at the same time, in order to keep your job, you submit to what he says, right? To some degree. It's the same thing with a man. It ain't about, oh, you hear big, oh, well, he don't submit to God, I can't submit to him. That's just an excuse to do what the hell you want to do and to be a whore. That's all that's about, brothers. So if a chick tell you that shit, hey, man, fucking cut that bitch off, man. For real. Oh, well, you ain't submitting to God, ain't submitting to you. Okay, well, you can get your shit, you can get what they call the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? It's better to kick you out, because, I mean, shit like that, it'll make you really, it will enrage your spirit. You know? 2 Timothy 2. No, 1 Timothy. 1 in. Yep, 1 Timothy. 1 Timothy 2. Yep, First Timothy 2, and I'm gonna start at verses 11. It says, "But let the woman learn in silence with all subjection." Look up what subjection means. "But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to you absorb authority over the man, but to be in silence." Okay, now she's teaching opposite. She's telling you to rebel against men, basically. All right, she shouldn't even be up here running her fucking mouth. That's even if this is a damn man. I mean, a female. I mean, Obama's a mo. So, I mean, you know, it came out that she may be a dude. Who knows, man? But even neither here nor there. But regardless of it, you know, Obama ain't no real man. He deals with men. You know what I'm saying? He deals with other men. But regardless of it, she's completely out of order. And the Most High is going to burn her ass alive. She's just going to be destroyed. And when an hour of temptation comes, she ain't going to be nowhere to be found. Okay, all you women, you getting ready to get a fucking reality check real soon. Like, damn, they was lying to us the whole time. Yeah, well, we told you, but you didn't believe us because we were being toxic masculinist. Okay.
To the women listening, we have every right to demand that the men in our lives do better by us.
See that?
We have to use our voices to make these choices clear to the men that we love. Our lives are worth more than their anger and disappointment. And we are more than just baby-making vessels.
No, that's exactly what you are. Let's get that in the script. For one thing, you're the reason why men are angry, because the rebelliousness. Okay, men ain't just pissed off at women because they want to be mad. No, it's the rebellion, the disrespect. And when we try to tell you that, you close your ears up, man, because you don't want to hear that. No accountability, and she ain't teach you to be accountability. Matter of fact, 1 Timothy 5. Let's start at verses 14. Show you exactly the purpose of a damn woman. All right, so this is the book of 1 Timothy 5 and 14. It says, I would therefore that the younger women marry and bear children and guide the house. That's scripture. Fuck you talking about we're more than baby making instrument. What the fuck are you then? What the Lord created you to create babies, okay, and to serve the men. That's your job. All right, be mad at the Most High. And obviously women actually in other cultures, they actually like that job. They embrace that. They don't look at it as a form of derogatory or something that's bad or low or weak. That's not weak. That's you being in your strength, because that's where you excel at. Okay, Esau has set you women up for failure. Why the hell would I? Look, let's just say if I had a fat woman, right? And I'm dealing with them based on strength. Why the hell would I allow my fat woman to run a marathon and win, even though she probably needs to run that motherfucker to lose weight? But why would I put her in a position that's gonna set her up for failure? That's stupid, man. Why would I put a train conductor in the seat of an architect? He may not be an architect. So basically, I just set this man up for failure. So basically, he tries to build the building and it falls on everybody because I basically set him up against his strength. That's stupid, man. And that's exactly what she's telling you. We're more than baby making. No, you're not supposed to have a voice, okay, when it comes to anything outside of what the Israelite man is saying. Okay, now you can have your own businesses and do what you do, your little seamstress stuff. Like, I mean, yeah, y'all can delegate among each other and do things. We're not saying that. But to totally be in opposition against the order that the Most High has set up, that's off as hell. And she's teaching you to straight up rebel. And that's why this place is known as Marathayim in the scriptures, because it goes into open rebellion. This place is fucking rebellious, man. And she's teaching you women to be rebellious, which down the line is going to open up the door for a lot of you, majority of you, to be unalived in the streets of America. And I guarantee you that will be the case, man. Okay, so keep listening to these demons. But it says, I would therefore that the younger women marry, bear children, guide the house, give none occasion to the adversary to speak reproachfully. It says, for some are already turned aside after Satan. Okay, and these women here, they already given over to Satan. So fuck them.
Men that we love, our lives are worth more than their anger and disappointment. And we are more than just baby-making vessels.
So what the hell are you then?
And if you are a woman who lives in a household of men that don't listen to you or value your opinion, just remember that your vote is a private matter.
So basically she's saying go against him and vote against him. If you got it, because look, this is why we read in Corinthians, man. You gotta look, if the man say, look, we ain't voting for that bitch, this is who we voting for. You supposed to trust that man. You supposed to trust him. Problem is there's no trust. You supposed to trust him. Say, you know what, baby, I know you making the right decision. I trust you, but you being my head, my Lord. I trust you. I know you knows what's best for our family. But this hoe, she just straight up tell you, go against him. Sneak and do it. This is the world we live in, brothers. This is why we tell you to stay away from the fucking black woman, man. Stay away from all these women if you can. Okay? Hey, look, I have a term. Recreational purposes only. Okay? And no, that's not saying that I'm gonna just be popping a bunch of women and no, man. Me personally, I prefer they just stay the hell away. But I mean, we're men. We get hard up sometimes, and you do form pacts and relationships and bonds with women. But usually, among that, you use wisdom. You deal with a woman that you can kind of work with, a woman that's not gonna be swayed by the idioms of this world, and you work with her. Yeah, you can be with her. We're not telling you brothers that you can't be with women. No, but you find one that can really adopt to your mindset and somewhat see what you're saying, even if they don't fully agree. That's fine. Scripture say, don't afflict thyself on thy own counsel. So you got to make it work for you. But if you just got a flat out demon and a feminist, then you probably don't want to deal with that, because that's gonna go sour. Okay, eventually you're gonna end up in jail, and she's gonna end up somewhere dealing with another dude. So I mean, to avoid the headache, you got to know how to vet these trolls properly. I said that one.
Of the political views of your partner, you get to choose. You get to use your judgment and cast your vote for yourself and the women in your life. Remember, women, standing up for what is best for us can make the difference in this election. So let us use our voices in these final days to make it plain to the men in our lives that we need to stand not with.
And I don't know if you caught what she just said, but she just literally just divided a whole household in the country. Every household is divided. You got women saying we walking away from men if they don't vote for Kamala. Like, no matter how ridiculous the policies is, no matter if she wants to take away your rights. I mean, it's crazy. They just want to vote for her off the strength of her being a fucking woman. That's stupid. Just so they can be empowered and go out and make ruinous choices and drag you down to hell with them. That's all it's about, man. So it's time for men to really stand up and say, you know what? Do what y'all got to do. We've already been on that bandwagon. But you notice she said in these final days. And I don't think she was meaning the election. I think she was talking about action. Through the spirit, she probably was talking about America's final days, because America ain't got that long to go. Like, this is a straight division, man. Matter of fact, let's do this. Deuteronomy 28 and 52. Let's start at 55, 56. It says, the tender and delicate woman among you, which will not venture to set the sole of our foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eyes should be evil towards the husband of our bosom, and towards the son, and towards our daughter. Okay? And it says, and towards our young one that come out from between her feet, and towards the children which she should bear, for she should eat them for the one of all things, secretly in the siege and straightness, wherewith thy enemy should distress thee in thy gates. So that's the hatred between us and them. Well, the animosity the Lord put between us and them. Hold up. 2, 3. Going to scripture. It's in Luke. It's one in particular I want to get in Luke. I know the Lord. Yep, Luke 12 and 52. Bingo. This is the book of Luke 12. And I'm going to start at verses 49. It says, I am come to send fire on the earth. And what would I if it had already been kindled? So the Yahushua is coming to send division. It says, but I have a baptism to be baptized with, and how I am straight until it be accomplished, or straight goes into a position of difficulties. But suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth? He says, I tell you nay, but rather division. So the Lord is about division. This is why the camps can't come together. Okay, for all you jail, well, y'all just get together. No, the Lord said he come to set division, and that's among the truth too. But it says here, for hence much there should be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, 2 against 3. And the father should be divided against the son, and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter against the mother-in-law against our daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against our mother-in-law. So this is a division, and hey, she's pushing it. So, I mean, you heard what she just said. Hey, at the end of the day, fuck what the man say. Do what you want to do. And that's the spirit of rebellion that has been pumped forward through feminism, man. All right?
Trump, but with us. We need them to vote for the only candidate in this race who will protect our lives. We need them to vote for Kamala Harris. Kamala, she will fight to restore our reproductive freedoms and defend our health, Kamala will fight for our access to...
She's fighting for you to be a whore and to kill off more Israelite babies. Read Exodus 1, man.
Life-saving emergency care and maternal care in every state. Kamala will veto any abortion ban or bill that restricts access to contraception or IVF. Kamala will expand access to birth control and abortion pills. And she will do all of this not because she's a woman, but because she's a decent human being. She will do this because she cares about the lives of people other than herself. And that's really what this election is about, Michigan. This isn't just about what we have an obligation to say no to. It's about what we have the opportunity to say yes to. And we can elect someone who has the experience, the character, and the strength to look at all these challenges and still see a brighter day on the other side. Kamala Harris will see us, all of us. Kamala Harris will listen to us, all of us. She will protect our freedom. She'll stand up for all of our lives. She will have our backs for the folks trying to get ahead and those just trying to get by. And in doing so, she will usher in a new generation of American leadership and send the ugliness of Donald Trump and his politics back where it belongs, the past.
Yeah, and they gunning for the weaker. You notice the Democrats, they gun for the, they desperate. They send out Beyonce, Eminem, Barack Obama's wicked ass. You see, they're going literally for the uninformed because they know Jake is that stupid. And she should elect to get her two front teeth fixed. But anyway, I'm going to close it off, giving all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Kakwadash. Lord, swear you were edified into the next lesson. Shalom.